Hi, I'm Hamatash from the Perm News. Have you ever experienced or witnessed what went on there today, the excitement and the drama?
Yes, every year on Purim.
Can you tell me why sometimes it seems like the game is not all about the players but about the refs?
Hey, they warned me I'd be sitting on the hot seat. What I can tell you is, the game is won on the field by the players involved. They are fully responsible for their results. It's kind of like when someone is responsible to hear every word of the Megillah on Purim. You can't have someone do it for you.
Good afternoon. Shalach Manot from the Perm Press. Don't you feel that team's got a few gifts out there today?
Well, interesting you should mention gifts, because on Purim, one is supposed to give gifts of food to his friend. It's one of the 4 commandments we are responsible to do.
Hi, Adela Yeda from Perm Breaks. Yeah, I'm curious about your thoughts about the noise level today.
Yes, it's very difficult to hear every word of the Megillah when the crowd is so loud.
Hi, Maxis Ashekel from Perm Perspective. As someone who had a closer view, why do you think they were feasting out there today?
The only feast I want to talk about is the one we are required to have on Purim, again as one of the 4 commandments.
I got the feeling you really didn't pay attention to the game.
Sure did.
Then why aren't you answering the questions being asked?
Because everything that happens in this world must be somehow connected to Torah or to Hashem.
I have to be honest with you, I haven't ever tried to enjoy or experience such a press conference before. I mean, when you're not refereeing, do you have a day job somewhere else?
Can we not talk about my personal life, but about what happened here today?
Yeah, right. First of all, you sound like a rabbi.
It's not only important what someone sounds like, it's the way we look, the way we behave or conduct ourselves. Because even when the Almighty is not visible, like in the story of Purim, He is running the world in the most magnificent way.
I mean, if you were a rabbi, would you think it would be easier to give a sermon or to be interviewed?
No comment. But if I was a rabbi, I would guess a sermon is easier, because there's no question to answer. One is lucky if anyone's even listening.
Do the refs have performance enhancing and other types of testing? Because I'm just wondering.
Yes, but luckily not on Purim. Our whole life is actually one big test. We are constantly being tested.
What's with you on Purim? Is it an addiction of yours? And if you think it's not, would you go in front of Congress to discuss it?
Congress? I know speaking the English language. I'm not going to deny it. I am addicted to Purim. Is there anything about Purim I can tell you?
You know, I get the feeling as reporters we're trying to talk about sports, and all you want to talk about is Purim.
You're extremely accurate about that. I'm trying to connect everything that happens in life with a higher reason or lesson. Just as in the Purim story, the Jewish nation came out victorious. I'm very happy for the team that won today.
Now you got me too. I would have to concur with the other reporters that you sound like some kind of rabbi or something anyway. Have you found a positive message in the world of sports?
Here's something about sports for you to publish. Hockey. Life is like a game of hockey. The world is the ball. I mean the puck. And you and I are the players. Our aim is to get the world to its goal. Of course, there will always be people trying to prevent us from doing so. But don't let that stop you. Keep your eye on the goal and do your best to get it in there.
Wow, you sound so committed. Where did you learn all of your commitments?
The life of a sports player isn't always easy. Once a player has made a commitment to his team, he must be prepared to play rain or shine. Life's roads are not always smooth. There are many challenges along the way. Don't let the bumps slow you down. Keep to your commitments.
Can we talk about baseball, football, basketball, some kind of ball?
Certainly. Usually at a Purim feast, the soup won't have matzah balls. How's that? Or does anyone like meatballs?
Why don't you answer the questions being asked?
Because you guys are gonna write what you want anyway. So if you can write what you want, I may as well say what I want.
Are you really a rabbi dressed as a ref?
Well, what gave it away?
'Cause you don't really know anything about sports, do you?
Are you saying a rabbi can't know anything about sports?
Could we continue talking about Purim? What do you actually know about sports?
You play to win the game. Hello?
Do you believe in practice?
Practice? Practice? talking about Purim and you're talking about practice?
Now that we've established you're really a rabbi disguised as a referee, how's your experience as a referee?
It felt great when I started making an announcement and it became quiet instantly. What a shock. But shortly after that, half the crowd really did not make me feel too great.
I'm wondering, have you ever even gone to a sports game?
Yes, I did.
What did you think while you were there?
When I got to the game, it was a great opportunity. So many potential people to put film with.
How does it work? Can a rabbi just be a rabbi wherever he wants?
No. Hashem puts us in a place where we belong. I thought about taking my talents to South Beach, but it's not such a good decision. I belong here with you guys.
What do you tell yourself every morning to help you get through the day as rabbi?
Today, I feel like the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
When do you know if your job is over?
One thing I'll tell you, it ain't over till it's over.
Have you ever played an easy game of baseball?
Baseball? It's too difficult for me. Didn't some guy, Yogi, say it's 90% mental and 50% physical?
Was it always easy to get a minute in the morning?
Well, it depends if the Yankees or Mets won the night before. I can tell the way the men walk into shul which team won. Usually, the Met fans needed a wake-up call. I would tell them, winning isn't everything. And they would say, it's the only thing. Look, fellas, it's been great talking to you guys. And remember, between the white lines we're all friends, and outside the white lines we're also friends. I gotta go to Mincha now. Besides, don't you need a break to update your Twitter? Oh, and if it's not too late, I wanted to wish you a belated Happy Purim. You can laugh, I don't know.